For many people, raising cattle isn't just a job, it's about continuing a legacy that was started many generations ago. Let's meet a Nebraska family that was determined to carry on, even after tragedy struck.
We're located in the northeast part of Nebraska, about 15 miles from the South Dakota border. There's a little over 2,000 acres. We run 400 cow-calf pairs here, along with up to a 1,500 head start-to-finish feedlot. My mom and dad started breeding cattle back in the early 70s. His dad and grandfather were both raised here also, so it's been here well over 100 years. It's been added on to a lot of times since then, but the core structure is still the same. I think we're very fortunate in our area or in our operation to have most of our cattle within 20-mile radius of us. It's easy to manage, easy to keep track of them. We still have to find them in all the trees. Every year in February, we hold a production sale where we sell our top 80 to 100 yearling bulls and also usually around 100 bred heifers. We also feed cattle for a couple different people as well. It provides a little bit of insurance for us. I enter the weights and the costs of the calves as they come in. Most of the time, a couple times a month, I enter the feed for every day for each lot of calves. And in the next month and a half, we'll add about 1,000 head of weaned calves to the feedlot. So this is kind of the calm before the storm, just the 500 on feed now. I guess we like challenges. I think my dad always knew that I would come back here because he was okay when I decided not to continue nursing. I truly do love this. This is where I want to be. And I wanted to be closer to home. So after a semester, I come back and started pursuing an ag education. He got sick that next fall, and then I quit school at that point to come home and help Mom, and had no doubts that I wanted to be here. During and around the time that my dad was sick, people come and helped willingly, several of them, just because of my dad's concern for everybody. He loved people in general and was always wanting to know more about somebody and had genuine concern for everyone. So there wouldn't have been any way to continue this without all of the volunteer help. Brent and I met a month after my dad passed away moving cattle. His folks volunteered him to help us.
I just took my horse up there and was riding down the road, and here comes this big dually pickup with a 3-axle on, and all of a sudden all these ATVs hop off of there. So I was kind of the slowpoke the whole day. I was on a horse and they were all on their 4-wheelers. But Jemmy hung with me all day long. She was right next to me. As far as she didn't leave me, I guess, let's put it that way. So we just visited and had a good time the whole day, I guess.
Sometimes I feel like I just kind of twisted his arm and he stayed.
Some people say I set it up, but I left my leather gloves in her pickup, so she had to come back to my parents' house to give my gloves back. And I remember I called a buddy of mine and told me I found the perfect one.
A few years after we were married, then we purchased the operation from my mom. I think for the first 5 years, it was definitely just maintain and just try and keep heads above water. We didn't really know which direction that we wanted to go.
You forgot your book bag though.
And now we got 2 kids involved that are getting the age that, you know, we need to spend time with them too, not just work all the time.
Lid. I feel like for me, ranching and parenting go hand in hand. I can't think of a better way to spend a day than being able to take my kid to work every day with me. It's been that way since birth. I was back raking hay in a tractor a week after Peyton was born. I definitely want them to have an option to pursue whatever they want, but I believe in these childhood years, the work ethic and decision-making skills that they learn here will help them no matter what field they decide to pursue. When we look to the future, it's all about those two kids and the opportunities that we can put in front of them for when they're deciding their career choices.
I think it's a lot of fun working with Angus cows and learning how to AI, and I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can learn. I mean, I just hope one of my kids wants to come back and run the place. That's my biggest hope, I guess.
I sure know how much I enjoy one of my own steaks on the grill, and I sure hope there's people out east and around the world that enjoy that as much as we do, because that is the end game. Our cattle take care of us, so if we don't take care of them and keep their nutrition up to their optimum performance, we won't see it in return on our end.
Proper nutrition can make the difference in the health of a herd and the profitability of an operation. The folks at Purina offer a wide range of products designed to help your cattle achieve greatness at every stage of life. You can see for yourself at the website purinamills.com/cattle.